I'm Joe.
And I'm Ben.
And we're the Bourbon Boys. Let's pour a glass. Thanks for joining us again on the Bourbon Boys. Today we have another Jim Beam product. There's a slew of Jim Beam products. We're going to get more Jim Beam products because Jim Beam makes a crap ton of bourbon.
Yes, I do.
I think I read that they have 126 rick houses right now. But they have a fire in 2019 that burned like 45,000 barrels of bourbon, and that was less than 1% of their inventory.
Oh, wow.
That's how much bourbon they make.
Good for them.
That's a crap ton of bourbon. God love them. This time we have Old Tub though, which is, I won't say new, it's a new old new, newer old bourbon. It's got a little story behind it. This is supposedly, before Jim Beam was Jim Beam, they made a product called Old Tub, which was a top-selling bourbon of its day, way back when. Your great grandpappy maybe drank it. But it's supposed to be named after sort of the idea of going right to the still and getting it right out of the tub where they stored the mash and got the stuff, and like getting it right out fresh from the barrel essentially where they stored it. So the tub, the old tub. So this is supposed to be where the current Jim Beam originated from and got their inspiration. It is not, they say, the same product that they currently produce, but this is a throwback to what they used to produce in the 1800s, I reckon. But it's unfiltered or non-chill filtered, which means essentially the same thing, which means this can get a little cloudy if you add ice to it or it gets too cold. They don't filter out any of the oils or the fatty things in it that can cause it to get cloudy when it gets cold. So as a lot of bourbons do. So it's a hot thing right now, I guess, or in the last couple of years doing the non-chill filtered and supposedly leaving more of that flavor in there. So we're going to get to it. I have not had this before.
No, me neither.
It is bottled in bond, so this was considered in its day the good stuff. Let's see if it still is good stuff.
Yeah, we'll see.
Got a nice pop. Nice pop. See that? It was tight in there. So we'll pour a little bit here. So it's a bottled in bond version. Let's see what we got. It's soft. It smells nice on the nose, doesn't it? You don't get hit with a lot of the alcohols. It's just a nice, soft, bourbony, oaky smell, like walking into the Ricks. I love that smell.
I love that smell.
Man, that smells very nice. Not bad.
Not terrible.
Not knocking your socks off or anything, is it? Oh, I kind of went away for a minute and then come back a little bit on the finish there.
Yeah.
No burn though. There's no bite to it. A little bit, not much of a bite.
Not much.
Man, it's not bad.
It's pretty good.
It's not bad. Got a small one here. My granddaughter got us some ice cubes tonight. That's nice of her. There you go.
Thank you.
She so wants to be down here on camera, but you know, she's only 4.
Yeah, that's
so.
not, doesn't look good.
Maybe in 20 years or so.
Yeah, maybe.
The finish is a little longer. I mean, at first, the first sip it just went away, but it keeps, it like fades and then it comes back again.
And that burn goes away with that.
With the ice,
With
yeah,
the
that
ice.
takes away any of the little bite or burn to it.
Yep.
All right, well, I don't think we'll have any trouble finishing this off,
I don't think so.
and we'll be back.
Yep.
Show it. All right, welcome back. No trouble at all finishing this off. It was pleasant, if not, you know, mind-blowing. It wasn't that at all.
No.
But this is pretty good. As far as the Jim Beam products, I don't know if I said before, but this is in the low 20s. I think I paid $22 for this bottle right here. kind of a neat story, got a little back. Oh, I will say, and we tried to get it on film,
yeah.
but we couldn't see it when we added the ice to it. You could see it cloud up.
Definitely
It
clouded
was
up.
almost like little particles falling
Yeah.
off of the ice cube. It was interesting. If you get a bottle, check that out. We cut that. We couldn't get it on the
Just
film.
couldn't
We
get it.
looked in the break there, and it just didn't show up. But it was kind of interesting. But I'm going to give this probably a 3.5. It was, you're getting what you pay for. 23 some dollars. It's pretty good for that. I mean, as far as the Jim Beam products go,
Yeah.
the baseline Jim Beam products, not talking about their higher end or some of their other lines, I think this is probably the best one that I've had so far. I think it's definitely better than the white label,
White,
easily,
black,
and
probably.
the black and the double oak.
Double oak, yeah.
And we actually broke out
Oh, yeah.
the bonded here. So these are both bonded Jim Beam bourbons. And what did you, when you compared these, man?
Yeah, so when I had the old tub, I was like, I gotta try the bonded to see. And when I tried the bonded, I could tell that it was just not as sweet and stuff like that. And I thought the old tub had a little little thicker element to it, maybe because they didn't chill filter it and get all that stuff out of there. But yeah, I think I definitely prefer the old tub over the bonded.
I did too.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, and we enjoyed the bonded.
Yeah.
We tried the bonded, and it's definitely a step up from the other Jim Beam labeled ones.
For sure.
And this is $20. This is $19.99.
Mhm.
This is a couple dollars more, and it's probably worth a couple dollars more. I think both of these, as far as the Jim Beam line, the Jim Beam labeled line goes, are the best of the bunch. But this one is probably, as far as flavor goes. But this one's not far behind it. This one's got a little more, not quite as smooth. This one was softer,
Yep.
nicer on the nose. Just had a nice, very nice bourbony, sweet oak, rick, like you walk into the Ricks when you smell that. That's what I got from this one here. This one, a little more ethanol, a little more alcohol, a little more burn. Not
Yep.
bad. It's still much better. The Beam products, for some reason, seem to be better at a little higher proof than what the white, black, and the double oak ones are.
Right.
So if you're out there looking, I would recommend getting either one of these.
Either one of those.
This is definitely worth the $22, and if you see a bottle of it, I don't think you'll be sorry picking it up. Again, it's not going to write home about it, not going to knock your socks off, but it's a good sipper. It's a good sipping bourbon.
It's a piece of history too.
A little piece of history,
That's
right?
pretty cool.
So it's kind of a neat. If you have it in your on your bar, you can tell a little story about it. It's kind of neat to have a little conversation piece,
Yep.
and not bad to sip on.
Yeah, I agree.
So-
I like it.
Thanks for tuning in, and hope to hear from you again. Hear your comments, see what you think about this. If you tried this,
Yep.
and if you have any suggestions for us. Again, we don't have access to the packages or whatnot,
No.
but we'd be willing to try it if we get a hold of
Yeah.
it. So anyway, till next time. Thanks, guys.